Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy, the Captain JJ, back with another video. We're talking about some Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and we are doing a showcase on the new Gohan Absorb Super Buu. Ladies and gentlemen, he is here. Hopefully, you guys didn't do any summons on him. I know you're like, hey, well, Captain JJ, you're using him right now. Well, listen, if you are someone that is free to play, you should not be summoning for him. But if you are pay to play, then yes, you summon for him, do whatever you want. Basically, if you're a whale and you're not, too worried about getting stones back because you're going to be doing some pay-to-play tactics, then go ahead. And that is something I do, and, I never want to encourage anyone to fall down that rabbit hole because I tell you what, it is a steep hole. But let's move on. Let's talk about this new Buu here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go over his kit really quick. Going through it, his passive is pretty nice. Ki +2, attack defense plus 200%. Guards all attacks plus an additional attack and defense plus 58% when attacking, so you're going to be doing 258% right there from the jump. But he does an additional attack and defense plus 100 and high chance of performing a crit for 6 turns from the start of battle. So that's going to be 358% attack and defense plus a high crit chance, 50% crit chance for 6 turns. High chance of evading enemy's attack, and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack starting from the 7th turn from the start of battle. Plus an additional attack and chance of performing a critical hit plus 50% and extreme class allies. Ki +2, attack and defense plus 50% when there is another power absorption or transformation boost category ally attacking in the same turn. So he is a support unit as well, which is really good. And then lastly, he's going to be doing the more HP remaining when the character receives an attack as the first time in a turn, the greater the additional defense boost received within the turn, up to 150%. So yeah, he's a really solid unit, but the main thing with him is actually his domain there. Once we get the domain off, it's going to be pretty solid. So in this one in particular, though, this is one of the, I wouldn't say issues, but it's something to be mindful of. You want to have a team that's full power absorption. The problem is that, your last power absorption unit, you're going to run a team kind of similar to this, but your last power absorption unit, that can go either way. Maybe you bring like, I think Skinny Buu, maybe someone like him. You got some other choices, but not a whole bunch. So I actually brought this Kid Buu. This Kid Buu is not a power absorption. Even though he is a Buu, he has the ability to power absorb. He himself does not power absorb, so he doesn't get that. So we ran into a situation like this one where we're not able to get the domain turn 1. But if it was any other unit that was here on this team, we would have got it. So kind of get a little bit of shaft there, but it's okay. It's all right. We're still going to get the domain off and see what he does. And to be honest with you, I actually recorded a video before this and kind of lost the whole thing. So we're back at it again. We went into another event. It went for about 30-something minutes because we were going against the Magnificent Battle for the Gohan. It's 9.3, by the way. Let's see the blue here. Yeah, we were doing a Gohan Magnificent Battle, and it went for a while, and long story short, we're here again, it's all right. But yeah, 9.3 turn 1. He does have the support from the Kid Buu. That's something to keep in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is that when you're running a team like this, which is basically a Majin Buu team, or Majin Power, whatever you want to say, this team is very tanky because of the fat Buus, but also you have a lot of healing going on. They constantly heal because just about all the Buus are, getting, HP recovery from their links, or maybe there's a passive that's built in there, but they're doing a ton of HP recovery. So that is a massive W there, and something to keep in mind. So whatever temporary damage you get, don't worry, you're probably going to get it back unless you get one shot then. Then if you do get one shot, that's fine, because you got people like Fat Buu here, not Mr. Buu, but Fat Buu, who's able to get that revive off, so. Unless you're Mr. Buu here and you get caught with a super, so. He does have 50% damage reduction, so he's still fine, but if that was a real malicious super there, which happened a lot, if you can't get caught lacking, that would have done a lot more damage. Guys, as always, if you like the video, you like the stream, you like what's going on here, even for a second, consider hitting the like button, follow button, and subscribe button. Let us know you guys like the videos and you want to see more Dokkan content or more content in general. If you guys saw my page recently, I'm doing a little bit more branching out, doing some Jujutsu Kaisen content, doing stuff like that. So we're branching out. Speaking of branching out, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? No, we're not gonna do the domain right now. We're gonna wait. I feel weird doing the domain from the jump, but you know what? Should we just do it? No, we'll wait. We'll do one more turn, and then we'll do the domain. And I feel weird just doing it straight from the jump like that. I mean, this AGL Goku is not really too much of a threat, but it's really about building up. It's not really too much to do a threat or not. It's okay. It's alright. It's a Buu showcase. Get on next turn. Next turn. Plus, we get to see a little bit more of what he does in base here with no attack stacks. $7.4. Okay, that's not anything super crazy. But we do know after the domain pops, he's doing a 100% attack stack for every super he does. So. Evil Buu, of course, taking care of business with his guilty flash. Can we get one more? No. Okay. All right. No worries. Let's try to keep this. Nah, we can take Kid Buu off here. It's alright. I was gonna try to maybe keep him on a rotation so we don't have to worry about the domain stuff, but by the time we get over to the domain with the Tech Buu, it'll be already being used. And I do gotta mention too, guys, that this team is a Fat Buu lead team, so Intelligence Fat Buu. So we got two of those if you didn't realize there. Which is just another way to go. You can do double Tech Buus if you want, but just go around on with double Fat Buu. Alright, now it's time for the domain. Let's do it. I'm gonna watch both of these active skills. Let's do it. Let's go for it.
Excellent! I'm stronger than I ever was before! Don't worry. The pain is but momentary. Jack will fall.
There it is, folks. It's confirmed. He's stronger than he's ever been before. So, you know, all the Kid Buu allegations being stronger, you know, you can put him to rest, you know, right there. With a diabolical laugh. Diabolical. The main thing with this domain, guys, is like I mentioned, when he does his super attacks, he gets a 100% attack stack that stays even when he's out of domain. He's got a 70% damage reduction. He's doing about 400% attack stacks with 300% defense. And he's going to be getting defense plus 40% and crit chance plus 5% every key sphere that he gets. So that is pretty solid. So you really want to get him at least 6 key spheres if you can. And then he's going to be doing some good damage reduction as well as some crit chance as well. So you want to get him in a nice situation there. But the main thing is you want to get these supers off because those supers transfer over to whenever he's out of the domain. $15 million, okay. The biggest concern would be if this LR Super Buu tried to take him out here. Like, hey, it is a Buu showcase, but it's not this absorbed Gohan Buu showcase, all right? But he's not going to do that. It's all right. $10 million. I think we could maybe get off, what, maybe 3 or 4? 3 or 4 supers? This third one, $14 million. Can we get one more? Can we get one more? We can do one more. I believe in you. I believe. Nope. Okay. Sorry. $7.8 from this Fat Boo here. I'm telling you guys, this Fat Boo is a really good unit. He's over here stacking up his defense. He's got the revive. He's got the active, which is basically a ghost usher. Really great unit. Great moment to be able to get this evil Boo to show up on the scene here. Now, I'm pretty sure people actually call him Super Boo too. For me, I always just called him Evil Boo. That's just, I mean, that's how I did it. I guess technically it is a Super Boo. I was called Super Boo the one, once he absorbed Gotenks and Piccolo, any form above that, I would call those Super Boo. And I would just call this one Evil Boo, but that's just me. Let's see, we want to go, see how he does here. Slot 1, he's going to do a ton of damage here in slot 2, and then Mr. Boo in slot 3. I'm a little bit worried about him. You know, in normal circumstances I would be, but with the domain and stuff up, he should be fine. But he's someone who, when you're running him on a team, him and potentially Kid Boo are the ones that you should probably be a little bit worried about. Because if they get caught lacking with like a super or something like that, it could be a bad day for the team, that's for sure. I'm also a big fan of this domain too, like the background, how it shows like the, I don't know, like the blood vessels and, you know, stuff like that. And you got the veins and, you know, the blood being pumped through and stuff. I don't know, they could have just had a basic. 22 million, good grief. They could have just had a basic, but they didn't. So I appreciate that, respect. Only one Super Bro? Come on. That's pretty shady. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding. So the reason why that's a bad thing is that now we're only gonna be able to get one super off with this Boo, which is a problem because we want him to stack up more. So when he goes back to base, he's really, that's kind of frustrating. So we were only able to get 4 supers off with this Boo, so when he goes back to base, 19 million, holy. 19 million, 55%, level 10 links. That's pretty good. But it would have been nice to be able to get more stacks with him. It's okay. With both of these Fat Boos here, I mean the first Fat Boo, if he gets supered, hopefully he gets taken out. That would be great to be able to get that revive off, but I don't think where we are in the game, I don't think that's gonna happen. Pretty sure my Fat Boo is only 55%. So his attack stacks are not really anything super crazy, but he's very tanky. He's got the revive, you know, keep talking about it, his active skill. All around great unit. Him and that Super Saiyan 3 Goku, talk about really great units that dropped. Like those two are just, man, powerful units. If he didn't have type disadvantage, that would have been doing some serious damage here. That was 17 million attack stat. Alright, so there's a chance we could die here. We have the Mr. Boo there in slot 3. Like I mentioned, he's the one I'm really worried about. He got a 14 dodge on him. Hopefully that comes in clutch. But if that happens, it is what it is. It is a Boo showcase. We're trying to show off the tech Boo, but you know, we'll see the attack stats that he's able to do. See where he lands at. 11 million, okay. Those are what the attack stats. Now, it's only 4 supers we were able to get. Normally, you would get a lot more than that, you know, given you don't get a, you know, screwed over with the way those rotations happen, but it's okay. And the dodging going on, which means he's probably going to super Fat Boo here, or Mr. Boo, so hopefully he dodges. If not, this will be very, very quick end here. Let's see. Here's the dodges. One dodge. That's it. Okay, no super. All right, we'll take it. Take it. At this point, we could use his. Yeah, let's use his active skill. His Ghost Usher. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't really heard of too much Fat Boo slander, but I mean, I don't know how you could possibly not like Fat Boo with the way that he's just taking care of business. This team is solid. You got, like I mentioned, you got a lot of healing going on. You got a lot of tankiness going on. Revives, active skills, domains. Very powerful team. The only problem that I kind of see here is that 27 million. The only problem I kind of see here with this team is that it's got to be this power absorption stuff to really help out the tech boo. But you can get around it potentially by, you know, having at least one, or I'm sorry, at max one unit that isn't power absorption like this Kid Boo. But other than that, I would probably say maybe you get tired of the team. You know, perhaps the team itself is something you get tired of running. But there it is, guys. That's basically where that Tech Boo is going to be staying at. Even if we went into another turn with him, he wasn't going to be doing too much because he really needs to stack when he's in the domain. But tell me what you guys think of this Super Boo. If you guys think he is worth it or not. If you did get him, if you're enjoying him or not. Or if you did the very smart thing and the wise thing, which was to save all your stones. But in any event, like the video if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button so you can be notified of more videos coming your way. And I will see you guys.